Hi, it's Mary. I've been away from my camera and crafting for a while. I've been in and out of town and in and out of my craft room as I can. Been taking full advantage of my COVID shot being in full effect, and have traveled to see my mom and other family members that I haven't seen in 15 months or so. So, that being said, I'm going to post today a series of time-lapse videos had taken prior to leaving town, and hope that you enjoy the benefit of being able to see what I'm doing, but not having to spend an eternity watching it get done. With that, here comes the first clip.
Okay, I'm starting off with a bunch of G-Curve freebies that I've collected over the last year. She had a lot of sewing related ones that she put out in mid-2020, and so I've gone through and collected those. Now these were some purchased sewing related ephemera that I've gotten, and some digital images online that were free to use. Now I'm just inking around a bunch of purchased sewing related ephemera that I'd fussy cut in front of the TV earlier. These are some tags that I had in my journal, or my stash, that I thought I might use in the journal, although I don't think I end up using any of them in the end. These are some prints that I got online that were free, and I use most of them in my journal. Now this is more of G-Curves, or that was more G-Curve stuff. Now these are some tags and labels I purchased from Pink Monarch Prints, and I'm going through and checking the size of the circle and cutting out a bunch of the numbered circles, and then I subsequently go through and ink them all up. And now I'm cutting out some, these are Pink Monarch print envelopes, and I do use some of these in my journal so far, or have used some of them in my journal so far. These are some more Pink Monarch print tags that I purchased, and I'm just going through, and also some newer G-Curve freebies that piqued my interest, and some of them are sewing related and some of them I just wanted. These are nice little dress forms that G put out a couple of months ago, and some tags she put out. Some more Pink Monarch prints, tags being chopped up.
Here I have to apologize for the change in camera angles. I'm still playing with my setup in my craft room for making videos, so bear with me. Thanks.
I'm actually beginning to take the pieces that I've cut and actually insert them into my junk journal. This is a lesson for me. I struggled with how I had stamped and stenciled the pages. I really thought I overdid it, and so I'm trying to put as much down as I can as I go, in order to cover that up. Now I'm just filling out or cutting up a piece of paper to go on the back of one of my first tags that I'm inserting into the journal. Now I'm getting into a little bit of mixed media, adding some gesso to some of the pieces, thinking that that would eliminate the color or the, all the images that were underneath, and found that it didn't really work that well. The gesso didn't, or my gesso didn't. I suppose if I had added more layers, it might have. Now I'm just adding tags and whatnot to what I have in my journal. Several of these pages have since changed because I just decided I needed something a little different. One of them, in particular, this one right here, I spent a lot of time doing mixed media on it. I had gessoed it to cover it up, and then I applied some Tim Holtz crayons to it and waited for it to dry. Again, I'm sorry for yet another flip of the camera. I hope you can enjoy it anyway. So here I am, just making more tags, applying, doing collage to the tags, which I don't think I used that tag in the end. So many things have changed over the course of the last month. That's why I say I'm a slow journaler. Now here I am applying my famous watered down Mod Podge to a couple of items that I had collaged earlier. And I'm thinking about applying Mod Podge to the top of this. But on second thought, I decide that it needs some more color added to it because the background images were showing through too much. Now I switched from the Tim Holtz crayons to using some gelato sticks from Faber-Castell. Now for something totally different, I'm using the same media, the gelato ink sticks, but in a whole new color pathway. Not sure it's gonna stay in the journal at this point or not. Just waiting to see. With that, I wish you a very, very happy day and hope all is well in your life, and hope to see you soon again here on Mary Made a Journal.